So I had this thought yesterday, right? What if I was able to port OG Wolficus to Java and restore it to its former glory using the mods on the Wolfica mod pack? Now, admittedly, most of the builds are decent at best. However, I don't think it's the worst looking city ever, especially since at the end of the day, it is a Minecraft city. And I also think it would be nice to have it on Wolfica as an Easter egg, and it could be something fun for people to explore and possibly even build in. I thankfully managed to get it ported over, and I'm going to explain how this is going to work. For a second, I was actually worried that I wasn't going to be able to do this because the two world converters that I tried at first, Chunker and Java Edition to Bedrock Edition, neither of them worked. Thankfully, I discovered another app called Amulet, which let me successfully convert the world, so thank God for that. Now let's give some more background information on OG Wolficus for those of you who don't know. So for those of you who don't know, around mid-2022, I started this city called Wolficus, and it was on Bedrock Edition. Everything was good. We had this city that was thriving as a Minecraft realm for a while. Around late 2023, we decided to add add-ons, which are basically mods, to improve the building experience. Obviously, you know me. I love mods. I mean, Wolfica has almost 100 of them. Anyways, Wolficus was still thriving for the most part, besides some minor crashing issues that arise after the add-ons were added. And then this happened. Around late summer of 2024, Mojang decided to release an update coined 1.21.20, which basically removed holiday creator features, which is an experimental feature that most of the add-ons were built on. Meaning about 75% of all add-ons, like out of the entire add-on catalog that Bedrock Edition had, were broken. This resulted in a lot of outrage in most people's worlds, with modded blocks having the modded blocks reduced to basically nothing. They were just like these dirt blocks with a question mark on them. As a result, OG Wolficus was seemingly done. However, I have just decided to bring it back by porting it to Java. Just to be clear, this is not replacing Wolfica. It is simply going to be an addition to the existing server. What I will be doing is rebuilding everything on a single player world as it used to be, while also updating a few things to make it fit slightly more with the rest of Wolfica. Wolficus will be in its own state with a name which I have not decided yet, but it will be pasted in Wolfica once it is restored so that anyone can explore it whenever they want. Once again, this is mostly going to be an Easter egg, but I think it would be a good place in Wolfica for people to build basically anything they want without having it to fit with the current environment and be insanely realistic. I think bringing this to Wolfica will be good for the server to give players something more to do than just explore the same old boring American suburbia town that is Fur Valley. Obviously no hate to Fur Valley. I love that town, but Fur Valley is just a basic American suburbia rural town after all. So I understand why people would get bored of it pretty quickly. With that, I will see you guys later when I start streaming the start of the restoration of OG Wolficus. Peace out and have a good one.